To glass. Looking for help, and Collins able to knock it out of his hands. Collins on the run to the rim.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're not aggressive to make that defender think.
Here is Trae Young. Feeds it up top to Capella. Won't get it, but Young, by the way, was on Damian Lee, so he's got 2 early fouls. And the Suns do not have the luxury of a lot of extra bodies tonight. Able to get to that left hand, it goes to the floater.
Get his opportunities off the rim.
Yeah, early 9-4 rebounding advantage here for the Hawks is DA with a turnaround, beautiful soft rebounds, number 35 and 15 in that Suns win against the Nets. Murray thought about the 3. Thought about the
Hawks is they probably thinking, okay, this is a movie we experienced with this team.
Right.
By getting up early, and you would like to think they're going to relax. And Capella kind of got
DA putting Capella on skate.
Out, I think, to catch it in the rhythm that he likes.
And 14 of 18 in that Suns victory against Brooklyn earlier in the week is Murray able to rattle in the
opportunities at the free throw line.
Under 5 to go, 5 on the shot clock here for Paul. Little show and go, drops it off to DA. Has to shoot it. And a good
role player. You continually tell people, as I told them all day, our role players are the reason why we're still sitting. We're here at 30 and 26.
Yeah.
Like when he takes a drive, at that time he really had no vision.
Young able to find some space in the paint to Kongwu, who played well against the. We were talking about their 3-point shooting that night, and a great example as D. Lee sets, fires, won't get it. Josh Okogie on the offensive glass. Reset for D. Lee. Don't give him too.
Lee. Man, go at him. Like, don't even hesitate.
Young with the floater, so very into the hands of Bogdanovich.
And basically, Damian has a difficult time.
Bogdanovich has been hot the last couple of games. Feeds it over the top to the streaking Jalen Johnson.
Last minute to see if he can get a foul. Didn't get it.
Yeah, Suns just 1 of 10. As Murray able to.
He knew it too. Murray knew.
Wainwright trailing on the play. Splash down from deep. He's Bismack. He not only has great elevation, but his ability to, as you point out, levitate, it feels like at times. As Bogey with a knockdown. Always focus on his offense. Suns able to turn him over. Okogie gets a good screen.
And all of a sudden turned into a mini Seth Curry. I wouldn't say Steph.
Yeah, maybe you say Steph, because Seth actually has a higher career shooting. Suns can get some stops and lock into some good offensive looks. Okogie able to jar it free. Suns with numbers. Saban Lee on the push inside DA.
Just inside that free throw line.
Ayton inside. Lock 25 to 16.
You mean to tell me you and I got the same amount of rebounds as DA right now?
No, that is exactly what I'm telling you. As Collins takes the prize as much as anybody around the league that he is still wearing a Hawks uniform tonight. The Hawks made a few subtle moves today, but most people expected before day's end that John Collins, 10 points, 2 scores in double figures for the Hawks. Collins and Trae Young. Young has not scored in this second quarter. Ayton, the only score in double figure for the Suns, is right?
Yes, and the shot is always in your legs.
Murray tied up, swings it back across to Hunter, who is able to scissor across the paint to get the pull-up game. On the drive and kick. Final 90 seconds of the half. Okogie winding up and delivers ace, Mr. Collins. Suns turn him over. Here's Okogie jetting up into the front court. Ish on the drive and reverse.
You can tell the Hawks right now just making loose passes now. Their energy level is not where it was at the beginning of the game.
You know, they were up by as many as 43 points last week. Coming home here tonight, got up to a hot start % from beyond the arc. It shows you that pretty stroke there. He's in double figures now with 11. Okogie on the drive, gets inside with a hanging hit to Okogie.
Stay in front of him.
Here is Torrey Craig on the baseline drive.
Wow.
But a float across.
Because, you know, he's like, I didn't touch him.
Right. He knew as he's got 3 fouls as Chris Paul steps into that. Capella doing all the glass work. 3-point downs let get away. Back down by double figures. Lee on the drive. Torrey gets another look from the corner. Airmails that one, but D. Lee hard to come back and make it a single-digit score. As Lee has it stripped, he was looking for the foul, won't get it. DeJounte Murray on the run. Atlanta, 25-20 comes onto the floor immediately with a payoff. Drops it off to
a 24-second possession. When you're giving them 36 seconds to make a bucket, that's what happened.
Right. Young tied up, nowhere to go. Paul nearly had the steal. And they just float in of his 21 have come here in the quarter. Paul tied up, drops it off in traffic to D.A. Won't get that one. Torrey Craig able to slip across. Kogi fires from the corner. A knockdown. 19-year-old rookie out of the University of Duke. 15th pick overall by the Hawks. Kick it out to Craig. Sets up Ish. Lets it fly from deep, and down it goes. Here's a Kogi. And Josh erupts. Up ahead to the rookie Griffin. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Well, that's usually money. A Okongwu with a putback. First one, no. Second
win when that happens.
16 offensive rebounds, 18 points as a result. Is busy with an easy dime into Jared Jack. Saying the same thing over there. Trae Young steps into the triple, won't get it. Jalen Johnson, another offensive rebound. And three-point shooter in the league. Pass inside to Okongwu. Gets double team, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Won't get it, but Jalen Johnson flies the gap.
And hustle plays. People.
8-0 run after they had cut the margin to a dozen. Lee with a nice strip. Here comes Saban Lee. Racing to the rack, gets inside for the finish and the foul.
Arms. That's my ex-teammate. Well, he just did. He unfolded it.
Kogi with the drive, gets it high off the glass. A sweet.
And he has to know that he's not going to be able to outscore like a guy like T.J. Warren.
Young turns it over. Suns with numbers. D. Lee with a run to the rim. And maybe that will help. 41 bench points tonight to 29 for Atlanta. Murray has been able to hold their own, but as Paul gets left of the lane for the night.
And they're going to be cautious now in getting to the glass because they know they're in the penalty.
D.A. gets inside, little jump hook up and in. Murray with 17 points. Gets to that right hand. Nice defense that time by Ish Wainwright, cutting him off. A 35-footer.
You look at the points in the paint. The Hawks have 52. The Suns have 52. But a lot of
this will likely go down as the biggest disparity in terms of rebounding between a Suns opponent and the Suns. They've been out-rebounded 59 points for Collins, who, maybe to the surprise of some, remains in a Hawks uniform. Ish, deep three on the way. Down it goes. Blistered the nets, at 50%. As Torrey Craig racing out and gets the ball out of the hands of Young. Slips it off to Collins, who obliged it. Young on the miss. Paul feeding a Kogi, who's got 22 now on the night. Murray.
Damian Lee not getting invited.
I suppose there's still a chance that the Kogi comes in too hot with the left hand on that one. Saban Lee with a tough reverse. Josh. Splashdown. 25 out of the Eastern time zone. And that'll do it. Here from Atlanta. Final score, 116 to 107.